So another event is happening, and another game from Xbox seems like it might be going to PlayStation. We're going to talk about it today. What's going on, you guys? Gaming Addict here, coming at you another video. You guys know I love events. I love seeing games be announced. I love seeing new gameplay from the games I'm looking forward to. There's a variety of things that I love events for. From the old E3s to the XOs to the PlayStation experiences, Gamescom, Tokyo Game Show. I essentially cover them all, man. I cover them all. And, well, State of Play is happening today. And it's happening at 5 p.m. Right now, it's almost noon. And I felt like get on here real quick and, go over all what I would particularly want from this State of Play. And what I need to see. Now, what I felt was interesting with the State of Play is they didn't give no expectations like they normally do. Normally, PlayStation and Sony will come out and they will say kind of a rough estimate on what's going to be at this event. They'll be like, expect VR, expect, indie developers. This is going to be revolved around Japanese titles. They didn't really say any of that. I didn't see it. Maybe I missed it. But I'm sitting here and I'm looking forward to this event because there's a couple games that I know is being developed that have not been announced yet. And every one of these State of Plays, every Xbox event, every Nintendo event, I'm like, yo, where is my games? And a couple of the games that I'm really looking forward to when it comes to State of Play is, I know there's a Final Fantasy Tactics remake. I know there's one in development. I know it's out there somewhere, and I've been looking for that sucker. And every event, I get let down. Now, clearly Square Enix, they've been doing a more of, we're going to be releasing everything on everything. We're no longer doing exclusives. So, at this point, this particular game could be anywhere. I would expect it probably more from like maybe Nintendo or PlayStation, but Microsoft's been working with Square Enix a lot more lately, so it wouldn't surprise me if it's there as well. Something like that is very, very, I would love for it to get announced there. Another thing that a lot of people keep seeing is this God of War. God of War apparently is getting a reboot. Maybe a reboot's too strong. They're getting the first 3 re-released. Probably make them look better. I don't know if it's going to be like a Capcom remake that they do with the Resident Evil games, or they're just going to just re-release the games. That's what I would pretty much say. And I know a lot of people are very down on the God of War franchise, and there's a lot of people that love the new God of War franchise. 2018 and Ragnarok to a lot of people is the best God of Wars. To me, God of War 3 is the best action-paced game that's ever graced gaming. Now, maybe you guys can disagree with me in the comment section, but to me, you don't get higher than God of War 3. That is the pinnacle of action-paced games that will ever be made. And if I get an opportunity where I can play God of War 3 again and make it look better, and God of War 1 and 2, they definitely have aged. They've showed their age. So those games could definitely be used to bring back. I think it would be good. I think it would be good to see these games come back. I think we need to see this. And, a lot of people have been really hinting that this is going to happen. So I wouldn't really be surprised at this point if this does happen. Another game that people have been looking forward to that I think might be here is Kingdom Hearts 4. Kingdom Hearts 3 came out a long time ago. They did the recoded thing. That wasn't too far after that. There has been a significant amount of Japanese games that's always getting announced at these events, and I feel like Square Enix could potentially use, State of Play to show off a Kingdom Hearts. To me, I think this is the wrong venue for that. I personally feel like Kingdom Hearts 4 is like a showcase type of game. Maybe the June showcase for Xbox, the reveal for the Nintendo Switch 2. If Kingdom Hearts 4 can even run on that platform, it'd be very interesting to see what happens with that. Kingdom Hearts is definitely a game that I really, really appreciate. I love the Kingdom Hearts franchise. You know, Final Fantasy, I usually go where anything Final Fantasy goes. So that's potentially one of the games for sure. You know, what's interesting enough is it's been coming out here lately that PlayStation's actually been pitched like a Resistance games and they denied it. I wonder if they were pitched an Infamous game. I really enjoy the Infamous titles. I would love to see Infamous 1 and 2 brought back and remade from the ground up. I think the Infamous games were good. I think we need to see that too. But there's the big thing, the thing that everybody has been saying. And what is that? It's the fact that potentially we might see Hellblade at this event. Now look, you guys know how I feel about the direction that Xbox and Microsoft's been going with their hardware in terms of I feel like they don't focus on it enough. I particularly understand that these games are coming regardless, but I will say I would be disappointed if they just straight up let PlayStation announce Hellblade. You know, let that be a YouTube drop. You know, I get it. Probably not the best thing marketing wise. You know, there's going to be a lot of people to watch this state of play, but it's just like you don't have to let them announce your game on the stage like that. You could easily still release on multi-platforms. You could easily still release them on every platform, but you don't have to do little things like this. Like, for instance, like, I don't like the way that, you know, when a game from, like, PlayStation came up, that you didn't see, like, what's that game called? The Show. I didn't see The Show on an Xbox stage like that. You know, sure that they talked about it on Twitter, dropped a YouTube video on it, but I didn't see that because PlayStation most likely was like, look, if it's got to go over there, can we at least negotiate on how it's done? Because sometimes it doesn't matter if it's done, it's how it's done. And as long as Xbox is in the hardware business, in my personal opinion, you could easily still release Hellblade on PlayStation, but don't let them announce it on there. Because to me, it's just like, it's a bad look, especially if like Halo Infinite or anything's on this list. Imagine a Halo Infinite's announced on a PlayStation stage. You know, maybe it's not as bad because it's Hellblade and Hellblade 1 was a multi-plat. So I could see a little bit where this is acceptable, but I do feel they need to reevaluate how they handle the multi-platform approach because, you know, they're selling less and less Xboxes every quarter. And moves like this, in my opinion, is the reason they're doing that because the perception's getting worse when it comes to exclusives leaving the platform. And we know that these games are going eventually. I just feel like there's a way you could do it, and this isn't necessarily the way. You know, there's a lot of rumors saying that Starfield's going too. It'd be crazy if they announced Starfield and Hellblade in one episode of State of Play. That'd be crazy. I don't know if that's going to happen. I think realistically, we could probably see a Hellblade. To me, I don't want none of these games going over. I want people to have to buy an Xbox so I feel more comfortable in investing into the Xbox hardware ecosystem, but clearly that's not going to happen. So to me, then let's talk about how you keep some relevancy towards the Xbox brand. And to me, little things like announcing exclusives on, you know, your competitor's platform hurts the hardware dramatically. It hurts the hardware. Let's pop over here though, because I know a lot of you people are like, but Addict, how do you know Hellblade might be at this State of Play? It's funny you might ask that. Now look, I've been told for a while that Hellblade had a functioning build already on the PlayStation platform. I heard that a long time ago. But if we pop over here to Twitter, you know, Pyro, I think this dude's a big name. I don't know. A big State of Play with 40 minutes of PS5 games is coming tomorrow. Sony has not set any low expectations for this event. Like I said, normally they came out, they say something's VR. There's a variety of things they would normally say at these type of events to keep your expectations somewhat in check. That's not to be found in this. You got Jess saying Hellblade 2 maybe. Then you got Nate the Hate saying soon, very soon. Yup. And then he says, anything is possible. I simply know PlayStation 2 will be announced for the PS5 soon, and we will see release soon after. So I mean, we're seeing the Forza games go over. Age of Empire games are going over. From the looks of it, Hellblade's about to get announced coming over. It's like I said, every week I'm announcing another game, and it's not me. A lot of people get upset that I talk about this stuff. Look, this is the conversation. Don't hate me for reporting on it. Because, I mean, if you're getting mad at me, that it's just, at that point, you're mad at the news. You're not mad at me for reporting it. Now, people act like I don't say this, but I say it all the time. This is not facts. These are rumors. Now, I will say in terms of Xbox, these rumors tend to come true. I don't know if this rumor is going to come true or not, but I'm willing to say, yeah, it does. It's probably going to happen. But, at the end of the day, I just want good games. I've left that. If the horror goes away, the hardware goes away. I no longer care. I'm sad a little bit about it because, I don't like playing on PC, and I feel like the industry keeps pushing me more and more towards that. But that's another video. But anyway, tell me what you guys think in the comment section below. What game do you think it's going to be? If there is an Xbox game showing up on that stage today, what game do you think it's going to be? I'm very curious your guys' opinion on that. If you guys enjoyed this video, definitely hit that like button. It's always appreciated. You could always sub to the channel. We make weekly content on here. You guys know, look, I'm just a gamer. I primarily play on the Xbox, playing Avowed, playing games on the Xbox all the time. And I never claim to be right. Most of the time I would say I'm speaking from my perspective on stuff. But anyway, put in the comment section below what you guys feel about this. And until next time, this is Gaming Addict. I'm out of here. Peace. Man, Nate the Hate's he's been normally right, man. It's probably going to happen soon. Maybe not today. But don't get it twisted. That Hellblade's definitely coming.